Welcome to day 8 on the AT. It was nice to have a hotel yesterday. It was nice to take a shower, even if I already feel stinky. But yeah, we're back on trail. We got the shuttle back to where we left off yesterday, and then we started walking about 9:45. So today we decided to take it easy, and we only did 5 miles today. So we're finished, and we're at Plum Orchard Gap Shelter. Even though it was only 5 miles, I think today was a little bit of a harder one for me. I got some not so great family updates yesterday, so that was kind of sitting in my mind. And I just felt really anxious all of today. Had a little bit of a cry while walking, so yeah, sometimes it's more mentally challenging than physically challenging, but hey, you just gotta hike through it, huh? So it's 12:30, we're done now, thankfully. And yeah, I think we're just gonna chill for the day. We're only about 4.3
like
miles from the border to North Carolina. But I just don't think I had it in me to keep going today. And it doesn't seem like there's any campsites or any shelters until well past the border. And it's supposed to rain tonight, it's supposed to rain all of tomorrow. So I think what we're gonna do is just take a zero at this shelter tomorrow. So we're gonna stay at the shelter, not do any miles tomorrow. And then on Thursday, when it's better weather, we will push on and get to the North Carolina border. And then beyond that, we have no idea. So yeah, we've got a few camp chores to do, I think, and then I might just take a nap. I am both mentally and physically exhausted. We've not had a break since we've started. We've hiked every single day, and even though this isn't the longest amount of hiking, like distance-wise, that I've ever done, it's the most consecutive days that I've ever hiked without a break, so I think one is definitely needed soon. So yeah, we will catch you guys later. Take care. Okay, so I lied. We are not staying put today. As you can see, we're gonna push on ahead and hopefully do 12 miles today. I think yesterday, at least I was just so physically and emotionally exhausted. So I took a nap, and then I slept for about 12 hours last night. And I'm feeling a little better. So yeah, I mean, the nice thing about the idea of doing a zero at a shelter, so a day where we hike no miles, was that it would have been free. So that was a plus. But other than that, frankly, North Carolina is actually just a few days ahead. And I think we really liked the idea of being able to zero there instead. There's just a few things that we want to get done admin-wise. So we're going to push on ahead. hopefully the plan is, well, we have booked a hostel in Franklin for Friday night and Saturday night. So we do need to make it there by then. So yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're so close to the Georgia-North Carolina border that I think it just felt a bit silly to stay put. And we just want to keep going and keep seeing what else is out there on trail. So I'll catch you later. We made it to the campsite today. We're just getting some water from the stream right now. But yeah, that was a long day. I think it was a combination of a few things. Pretty much as soon as we hit North Carolina, it was just relentless uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill. And then compounded by the fact that I think I was just hangry and a few other things. I had a little tough moment. And also the fact that, like, I feel like we're the first people to leave the shelter in the morning, and then we just get lapped by other people. But again, I'm learning how to hike my own hike. We got here in the end, so that's all really that matters. So yeah, we're gonna get some water, make some dinner, go to bed. You know the drill. Catch you later. Good morning. It is day, I don't know what, of the trail. Starting to lose count here, but at least it's a better day weather-wise than yesterday. I think we've got all sunshine today, which is good because we have some big plans. We have a shuttle bus picking us up to take us to Franklin, North Carolina tomorrow, and the last shuttle is at 2:30, so we need to cover 20 miles between now and then, which should be fine, permitting the location of campsites and shelters. So yeah, we're just taking a little lunch right now. We set off about 8 o'clock, and we'll see how many miles we're going to do today. So while I've got you here, there are some things that I want to say regarding YouTube comments. And the majority of them, 90% of them I'd say, have been absolutely lovely and encouraging and very uplifting. However, there are a small subset of comments that are really starting to grind my gears a little bit. And I'll tell you why. So, the first set of comments are those
that ask me any personal questions, ask me to introduce myself, introduce my hiking partner, ask me any other number of questions about myself. And I know we're all very used to oversharing on the internet, knowing everything about a person, but if there's a reason somebody hasn't shared something, maybe think about why. So no, I will not be introducing myself further or my hiking partner. This is a solo channel after all. But yeah, I'm just not interested in doing that. I'm interested in maintaining some sort of privacy and anonymity, and that's pretty much it. The second is in regards to unsolicited advice. Well-meaning, but still unsolicited advice. I've gotten comments telling me to just ditch my bear canister. I've gotten comments reminding me to use my trekking poles, or telling me that I should put something underneath my sleeping pad and the ground. And my favorite comment, my first hate comment, was basically telling me that I'm stupid and I haven't done my research because I was talking about how I preferred sleeping in a shelter when it was raining because I didn't want to deal with putting up a tent in the rain. I know there are some things about me that make me different from a typical thru hiker. I'll let you guess what those are. And might make you think that I don't know what I'm doing or that I need help in any way. But, this isn't my first rodeo. I've camped before. I've hiked before. So maybe there's some sort of unconscious bias going on that makes some people feel compelled to leave me advice that I didn't ask for. But I'm good, you guys. I know my gear. I'm comfortable with my gear.
I know what I'm about, son.
The last one that I wanted to talk about was comments asking me about my gear, what type of gear I'm using, what brand I'm using, and just to say that you might have missed one of my previous videos, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be discussing gear. I'm not going to be reviewing any gear. So please don't be offended if I don't answer your questions. It's just not what this channel is about. It's about the vibes, less than the stuff. So yeah, just some things that have been weighing on my mind and I wanted to talk about. So rant over and let's keep walking. Good evening. I'm currently just looking for a place to wedge my bear canister for the night because there are no boxes at this campsite. But yes, we arrived after about a 16-mile day, and it was a pretty good day. We made good time. The weather was beautiful. I can't really complain. So I'm very thankful for today on trail. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye. Whew, I feel like a new woman. So we made it to Franklin, North Carolina. Today was a really short day. We got up, did 3.5 miles to the pickup point where the shuttle from the hostel picked us up at 10:30. So that's what we're doing tonight and tomorrow night, is we're staying at this hostel in Franklin. So we had a nice little Nero today where we walked nearly 0 miles. And tomorrow we're gonna take our first actual 0. So we're gonna do no hiking tomorrow. We're just gonna have a day off, sleep in, maybe go around Franklin. It looks like a nice tiny little town. But for now we are freshly showered in our loner clothes from the hostel. And yeah, I think we're just gonna hang out, see what's up.
Go Milwaukee Bucks.
Woo.
That's my new team now. Yeah.
Cool. I've also decided, now that we've hit Franklin, that I'm just gonna give myself my trail name. I think I've been a bit picky so far, and I don't know, some people have really good trail names. Like, you have a nice trail name. But I've also seen some really terrible trail names, and I've been just like rejecting a lot of them. So I'm gonna pick my own trail name, and I'm gonna go with Korok, which, if you're not familiar with, a Korok is a little creature from the Zelda video game series. They are these little forest creatures. You can find them like on the tops of mountains, under leaves. But they're encumbered with these huge backpacks that are too big for them, and they're just trying to find their friend at camp, and that's just how I feel. So, I don't know, it was kind of a name you kind of started calling me.
Yeah. Because I have a trail name, so I feel like I'm allowed to bestow it
You
upon
have
you.
bestowed it upon me. So, call me Korok. That's who I am. So yeah, we're just gonna chill, hang out, lay here for the next day and a half, and enjoy our day off. So we will see you back on trail later.
1, 2, 3, 4. Lunch dates and coffee breaks, Tuesdays and random days. It's how we spend the worst days of our lives. Your sister doesn't like me much. Your father thinks that I'm a nut. Your son and daughter just don't wanna choose. Think it's time to get away and see. There's a big old world and it's calling you and me. Seattle's cold and I don't like New Orleans. There's a place I know would fit for you and me. Let's go to Carolina. We could start a new life. Already my best friend. Why don't you be my new wife? I don't like living. You don't have much to trust in. You're scared to love again. I don't wanna miss a blessing. In Carolina, Carolina. The weather's nice and the leaves still turn. We can settle down and the kids can learn that home isn't a place but a feeling. There's American pride and Southern charm, Sunday school and lots of arms. We can spend the rest of our lives. Let's go to Carolina. We could start a new life. You're already my best friend. But don't you be my new wife? I don't like living. You don't have much to trust in. You're scared to love again. I don't wanna miss a blessing. In Carolina, 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 Carolina. Truthfully, I don't care what you do, what you wear. If I catch you drinking coffee from my cup,